So I felt it necessary to do kind of a disclaimer with this next video that I'm doing as part of the Hokie Homebrew Yeast ESB Yeast Challenge. And that is that I'm actually not talking to myself in the upcoming reviews that you see going on there. I just have a buddy of mine who's a tad bit camera shy, and well, I didn't realize he wasn't in the frame at all. So it does look like I'm talking to my imaginary friend, but there is actually somebody there. So we're starting off with Rkhigh6. We'll see how this one goes. What do you say? So I got Flay here is helping. So we're going to go in. We're going to continue on. We are on number 8. He reached in the fridge and he picked out Rkhigh6, which he used the Edinburgh Ale White Labs WLP028. So I kind of went over everything with Mark on what we were doing, what the whole deal was, with the recipe. The recipe's the same, for all the beers. The difference being the yeast and brewing styles and whatnot. And we kind of went through the whole judging per se that we're going to do on it. So we're just going to get down to it. Now the other thing about these is they're not overly carbonated. They're all kind of on the lower side of carbonation. So we should be able to get right down. There we go. Right down the gut with it. Now the one thing that we've noticed so far is we've not been able to pick a whole hell of a lot of nose out of it. That one actually has a bit of a nose to it. Yeah, very good. Awesome beer to start with, man. Awesome beer to start with. It's got a bit of a yeast. Oh, nice and clean. Look at that. You can see through it. Nice deal. Oh, wow. We're also going to let this one set and warm up a little bit. I think we're going to get a little more flavor out of it. It's kind of... One thing that I'm noticing is the beers that are cloudier have more flavor than the beers that are cleaner. This is a fairly clean beer. I mean, it's got a little bit of cloudiness to it, but for the most part, I can see through it. Nice, well done, well done. Dries off the tongue a little bit. It's
good up front, kind of dies out. There's nothing.
The middle is missing.
Yeah,
that's a good way of putting it. The middle is missing, but that might come in as it warms up. So very nice. We're going to play around with this a little bit. Slamming beer.
It's very good.
Slamming beer. He has got the ABV 6.3, so respectable. Most of them have been running right around 6%, between 6 and 7, somewhere in that general area. Last one we did was 7.1, was an adjusted ABV. So, yeah, you know what is it? It is kind of, yeah. It's got that copper. Nice copper color. Mary read off the beer advocate on what it's supposed to be, and so far what I've seen is everybody has nailed it on color. Absolutely nailed it on color. So nice beer.
Very nice.
Well done, Rkhigh. Well done. This one is Jmoney7728. Number 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Number 9. We are almost halfway. One more and we're halfway. Woohoo! Actually, this could technically be halfway. There's 19 of them. So, here we go. J Money is being cracked. There we go. J Money does crack. J Money does crack, and I missed.
That's not really nice.
That is not. You should be ashamed of yourself. Apologize.
Yeah.
I tell you what, though, J Money's label is pretty bang. That's pretty cool. That is a nice label. I'm not. Yeah. It is. That is pretty cool. Nottingham ESB. So he's using the Nottingham ale yeast. So we're going to give MM the first go off of this. Color looks good. Touch. But the carbonation again is spot on. These are supposed to be lower in carbonation. Very good, guys. Everybody. Fantastic job. Nice little creamy head too. Not near as many bubbles as before.
Not much.
Not much of a nose? No?
None.
There is no nose whatsoever. But that has to be the style or our recipe. It has to be our recipe. It just has to be. What did you say the nose was supposed to be, Mary?
Malty.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Appearance? It's a little muddy. It's not bad. It's a pretty consistent color the whole way up through. Not as clear as some, but not as dark as others either. Nice looking beer. This should have some flavor to it. Oh, nice. Oh, I like that. I don't want to say that's sweeter, right? Now,
I wouldn't say.
this is your second one.
Yeah, there's a butterscotch nose. There's the diacetyl.
I didn't get that at all. I got nothing off
I got
that.
nothing. She had the first snort.
Nice. That is nice.
The bitter at the end is not as pronounced.
It's more pronounced than the last one was, but you were down here for it.
Right. It's more pronounced than the last one. There's a bitter the whole way through.
Yeah, this one's more through.
Yeah, this is more balanced. That's a good way of putting it. It's more balanced beer than what the last one was.
Yeah.
And that could all be age. I mean, these are, like Timmy and I were talking earlier, these beers are really young. I mean, we're talking, these were mostly all brewed in February. So, I mean, they are very young beers. They're very, on the scale of it, they're right up there, as fresh. So, that is a nice flavor the whole way through. Wow, I really like this. Again, we are on number 4, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm on number 9. And every single one of these beers I'd have bought so far. I mean, I definitely would have bought this one.
I would have bought a second.
Well done, Jmoney7728. Well done, sir. Well done indeed.